Namaste. Thank you, Audrey and Greg. Early and on time. Awesome. Doesn't want to move. Okay. Let's start off today with some various kinds of seating, and we're going to move through the different positions kind of quick. Starting with butterfly. Let's get those feet together in front of the pelvis, and you can just kind of reach and grab a hold of your toes. Allow the knees to sink down as low as they're happy. If they feel like there's stress in the inner thigh, you can put a pillow or two underneath your knees. If you don't need that support, just let them sink down. We're going to push the chest forward, lift the top of the head up, and squeeze the shoulder blades back, and a big inhale to start our yoga. Breathing in, exhale, round the back, and just look down at those feet. Open them up like a book. Close and open the book a few times. Beautiful. Let's bring the knees up. Wrap the arms around the knees and just sway. Push your feet back, sway back so your toes are on the floor, and then your heels. Toes on the floor and your heels. And just play with that for a moment. Rocking back and forth. Just letting tension, stress, worry, concern, anxiety, anger, frustration, whatever's bothering you, let it go. All right, let's stretch the legs out now. Give them a jiggle. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. Put your hands on top of your thighs or knees and open, close. You can have your feet a little bit apart so they're not banging into each other when they come in together. Open, close, open, close. Breathing in and out. Nice. Bring that right leg up, put the foot on the floor. And we're just going to scoop the whole lower leg into our arms like it's a baby and rock the baby. Just loosening up the hips, loosening up the heart and the mind and the soul and the spirit. Let everything be free and loose, carefree. When you're ready, you can just extend that leg back out. And let's put the legs out again, and this time we move the tops of the thighs or knees with our hands, going left and right. Left and right. Breathing in and out. Nice. All right, let's bring that left leg up and scoop the lower part of the leg into our arms. Hold it like a baby, rock the baby. As we're doing that, let me just remind you that anything that we're doing today or any class with me, any session of yoga, probably any session of yoga that you do, take a moment to listen to your inner yoga teacher, and don't be fixated on necessarily what I'm doing, my positions. I'm just giving you some suggestions that will help you get through the early stages of yoga. My classes are great for those who are beginning, those who are a little older, those who are super out of shape. If you're super fit and super flexible, you may find some benefit from what I'm doing as well, but you might want to find a class that's a little bit more at your level, challenging you to do a little bit more strength and balance postures. We don't do too much strength and balance in this class. So now we're going to take one leg in, one leg out. Now this heel doesn't have to be all the way in. It could be out in any position that's good for you. If it's bothering your knee to be flexed this much or bothering your inner thighs to be open this much, you can modify or minimize the position. All right, we're going to take the hands forward and just walk forward. Go as far as you're comfortable. You may want to come down onto your elbows. Once you're down, move a little left and right. Take it easy, don't overdo. And then walk the hands back, and let's switch sides. Hands in front, walk them forward, go as far as you're comfortable with. Maybe come down on your elbows. Take a moment to be down in front And then let's just move a little like we're oscillating left and right, breathing in and out. Looking down, listening to the body. What is it saying? Wherever you feel the most intense sensation, maybe breathe your air right to that spot. Nice. Come on back up. And this time we'll open the legs out in full straddle. If you can't get your legs as far apart as mine, don't worry about it. And we're just going to reach beyond the toes of one leg, come back up, reach towards the other leg, come back up. The nose comes a little close to the knee. Exhale when you go down, inhale when you come up, slow it down. Beautiful. Hands in front, walk them forward as far as you're comfortable. Don't go too far, don't overstretch. Let's just stay in this gentle stretch for a moment, not an extreme stretch. And then slowly walk the hands back up. Let's reach straight up from the shoulders, reach up, breathe in. Arms float down. Nice. Bring the legs in. The next position is a seated position with the lower leg knee in pointing forwards and the heel back by your right hip. Then the top leg, cross it over and bring that heel back in the direction of your left hip. So the right knee on top of the left knee in front of your pelvis. And you can just sit for a minute, sit super tall, reaching up at the top of the head, relaxing the shoulders down. Now let's take a moment for the palms of the hands to rest on the soles of the feet, fingers resting on toes. It's a moment of communication for the body, a lot of energy and sensitivity in the hands. The feet do a lot of work for us, supporting us, also very sensitive. They're both extremes of the body. Circle that energy back in from fingertips to toes, from the palm of the hand to the sole of the foot. If you want, you can bend forward, bringing the forehead close to the knee. And then return to sitting very, very tall, arching the back a little bit, lifting the top of the head up, sinking those shoulders down. Nice. We're going to take the right hand to the knees in front and the left hand behind, and just look over your shoulder. Unwind, come facing forward, hands to feet, head bows. And we'll lift it back up, breathe in. Left hand come to the knee in front, and then the other hand behind the hip, look over your other shoulder. Slowly unwind one hand to each foot. Sit tall. Find some really nice centering posture. Let's switch the legs around. And as you're going through this series of movements, think about your hips being a little bit more level than they might be if you don't think about them. You probably can't get them 100% level. Hands can go to the feet now. Close the eyes, breathe in. And breathe out, round the back, drop the head, forehead goes to the knee, hands stay right on top of the feet. Slowly rising up. Right hand to the top knee and left hand behind. Look over your left shoulder. Unwind. Let's roll the shoulders back a little bit. And over the top to the front. And let's twist around the other way. Unwind. Invert your hands. And interlock your fingers and push forward. Invert your hands around your back. Lift them up, breathe in. And then come back to prayer. Beautiful. Stretch those legs out again. Give them another shake. Flex the ankles, open up the back of the knees, and lift your hands straight up from your shoulders. Reach up, sit tall, breathe in. Exhale, let's take the hands to the 1 o'clock position. So we were at noon on the clock face. Then the hands are pointing to the 1 o'clock position. Look down at your legs so your neck is straight. You feel maybe your biceps touching your ears. Really, really reach up. Straight back, hinging from the hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink down. Now let's go to the 2 o'clock position. Hold right there. Keep breathing. If you feel this is too strenuous for you, you can bring your hands to your legs for a little support. Let's hold at 2 o'clock, looking down at the legs. Keep breathing. Straighten that back, lift and lengthen through the spine. Reach through the fingertips and the top of the head. Inhale big, stretch farther than you did before. Exhale, sink. Now we're reaching more or less horizontal over the toes, looking down at our knees. Keep reaching. Stretch through the spine. And let's put the hands on the floor and round the back now and drop the head. Soften everything. Let everything be heavy and soft and balanced and relaxed. Push against the floor with your hands and take one step back. Take the right hand to the outside, the little toe edge of your left foot, and just grab a hold of that edge. You need to bend the knee a little bit, it's okay. And just pull and let go. Pulse, let go. Gentle stretch through the shoulder down towards the hip. Let's try the other side. Left hand reaches for the little toe edge of the right foot, looking to the right a little bit. Gently pull and release. Like a little pulse. Beautiful. Bring that hand to the floor again outside of the shins and walk forward. Let the feet flop outward, round the back, bend the knees just a little bit here, bend the knees a little bit, and everything comes down. Relax. Walk your hands back towards your hips and bring the body back upright. Beautiful. Now we're going to try mermaid sit. And this right, I have my feet going towards the right and my knees going towards the left. So that means my right hand's going to start working, and the left hand can be on the floor for support down here by your hip. Let's just move the arm in the biggest circle it can reach. Breathing in at the top of your circle, breathing out at the bottom of your circle. Connect your breath to your movement. Slow it down. Let's change direction. Inhale, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, sweep through the bottom part of your circle. And inhale. Breathe down, switch the legs around, mermaid the feet the other way. Hand on the floor for support on the side. Circle the arm as big and slow as you can, breathing with the movement. Breathing in and out. Let it be graceful. Let it work your shoulder and your upper chest. Change direction. Let's come back to seated with legs crossed. Come to prayer. Just notice how you feel. Bet you already feel a little bit better. We have one more position for seated before we go into our table sequence. And that is the hero pose. We're going to get up on the knees and sit on the heels. And if you need pillows for support, you might put them under your knees or between the back of the knees and the back of the thigh, or under your hips. Coming up to sit in hero pose. Let's turn the hands palm up to rest on the knees or the thighs. Lift the chest forward and up. Squeeze the shoulders back and then relax them. Close the eyes. Just be with yourself for a moment. Beautiful solitude. Coming to the floor here. Other hand reaching up and over. Come off the knees, come off the heels, and come up on your knees a little bit. And stretch through the side body. And there's my belly showing. That's going to happen sometimes. Not anything I can do about that. Come back to seated. Bring the arm down. And let's try it on the other side. Hand to the floor. Other hand reaching up. We come off the heels and reach. Now we're going to put the hands behind the hips and interlock the fingers and straighten the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades. If you need your strap, now's the time to grab it. Put the strap behind the hips and bring the hands as close together as you can on the strap. As long as you can get those the elbows straight and squeeze the shoulder blades, you're doing great. Lift the face up and sink the shoulders away. Sink the shoulders down towards the hips. Lift the chin. Keep breathing. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the top. Squeeze the shoulder blades in the middle. Level your face out so you're looking forward. And then squeeze the shoulder blades at the base and bow your head. Slide it up, squeeze the shoulder blades at the top and lift your face, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze it down, bow the head. 2 more times like that. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, lower. You can just relax, let go of your hands and bring them back, palm up on the knees. Bow your head. Nice. Okay, we're going to get up on hands and knees now. Table position. Take a moment to get into a really good strong table with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Fingers spread wide, fingertips pressing down. Activate the muscles of the fingers and hands. And we arch up. Drop the head, drop the tailbone. Push the middle of the back up towards the ceiling. Come back to a flat table. Let the middle of the back sink down. Let your tailbone turn up. Lift your face. Push your hands into the floor. Don't let your shoulders collapse. Don't collapse in the shoulders and chest. Big breath in here. Breathe in. Exhale. Come back to cat pose. Rounding the back up. Dropping the head and tailbone. Exhale. Inhale. Sway into cow position. And exhale, round the back. Continue. Any speed is perfect. Let it be your own movement and breath in perfect synchronicity. And this is just for Audrey. Try and move the chest in a big circle. Over to the left, up, to the right, and down. Over to the left, up, right, and down. Keep moving in the circle. Working with chest flexibility, upper body sensitivity. Let's reverse the circle. We're going up to the left, down to the right. Up to the left, down to the right. Round we go. Match your breathing. Alright, come back to the center. Let's do a downward dog. And I think I better tuck my shirt. I'm going to have issues with the camera. Alright, let's come up into downward dog. Lower the heels and lift the hips. Drop the head down towards the mat. Walk your dog, one heel up at a time. Hips moving left and right as the heels go up and down. Bring the feet together. Make sure you feel nice and strong and balanced. Get those big toes close enough to touch. Put all your weight on your right foot and let the left foot reach up or back. Bring it down, touch the floor, lift it up, breathe in and out. Alright, we're going to lift the leg up and let it stay up in the knee. Maybe open the hip a little bit more. Lifting the knee up. And bring it down. Let's try the other leg. Put all your weight on your left foot. Right leg rises up. Reach it up or back. Bring it down, touch the floor, and then bring it back up. Breathe in and out. Bring the foot down and up, hold it up, bend the knee, open the hip a little bit more. Bring it down. Take a couple steps towards your hands here and widen your feet out to a straddle stand. Bring your hands back and just grab your opposite elbows. Still with me? Okay. Grab opposite elbows. Ragdoll hang from the hips. Let the elbows swing a little bit back and forth. Bend the knees and lower the rear end down, down, down so that your thighs are almost horizontal and touch left hand to the floor, right hand up overhead. And switch. And switch. Keep going. side. 2. Other side. 3. Other side. Hands to the floor. Straighten out your legs if you can. Drop your head. Move the hips like a figure 8. Reverse your figure 8. Go the other way around. Bend your knees. Bring your feet in a little closer underneath the hips and put the hands on the knees. Press against the knees. Come up to standing for me for a moment. We're going to do a few standing postures. Normally we do this a little later in the hour, but we're mixing it up a little bit today. Reach the hands up, stretch up, breathe in. Exhale, drop the arms. One more time, stretch it up, breathe in. Exhale, drop the arms. Let's let the feet be just a little wider than the hips and let your hands come to rest on your hips. Move the hips left and right. Maybe a little more. Feel free to bend your knees. If you feel any unhappy knees, bend them for sure. All right, come back to the center. And let's go forward and back. Push the hips forward and let them come back. You can drop your head back, drop your head forward. Not too much, take it easy. All right, come back to the center, move those feet in right under the hips. Make sure your toes are pointing forward, pressing the feet into the floor with intention, lifting the arches, lifting the knees and thighs, tucking the belly in, elevate the heart, squeeze the shoulders back. Arms hang, top of the head reaches up, mountain pose, breathe in and out. Let's let the left arm slowly rise up. Look at the upper hand, reach up. Look at your lower hand. Walk the fingers a little lower down towards the knee and bring the body over into a side stretching arch. Relax your neck. Don't let your neck be stressed out just because your head is sideways here. Walk the fingers back up, reach up, breathe in. Arms rotate around. Look up at your upper hand. Relax your lower shoulder, please. And reach with your upper hand. Reach out, breathe in. And then bring it back down so your shoulders are more or less level. Look down at your lower hand. Walk your fingers closer to your knee, and over we go, stretching sideways. Walk the fingers back up. Look up at your upper hand. Both hands reaching up. Stretch up. Breathe in. Find your prayer hand. Pull it to your heart. Beautiful. Let's put those hands on the hips again and put the feet a little bit wide. And here we're going to move the hips around in a circle. Knees can bend as you need, as you like. Move the hips a little bit more extreme around that circle. Don't be afraid of your hips. They move. Let's change direction. Breathe a lot. Nice. All right. We're going to work our way back to downward dog, folks. And then we're going to find ourselves ready for our plank challenge. So we're going to just do a 30-second solid plank with no special moves. If you want to be on your elbows, you can. But first we go to downward dog. All right, bend the knees a little bit, crouch down, find the floor with your hands, walk them forward. Get on all fours. Find that perfect position for your feet. Lower your hips, lower your heels, raise your hips. Drop the head. Watch so I know when 30 seconds is up, and let's walk our hands forward and come down to a plank pose. Keep breathing, keep pushing your heels back so you feel a nice stretch through your calf muscles. Lower those hips a little bit. We're a third of the way through our 30 seconds. Keep holding and breathing. You're halfway there, keep it going. 5 more seconds, keep breathing. All right, drop those knees. Come back to seated. Easy seat, yeah. All right, let's take the hands forward and circle the wrists. Make us just a soft fist. Circle the wrists. Reverse, circle the other way around. So why a 30-second plank challenge today, I hear you asking. And the answer to that is we're going to try a different kind of side plank today. And I wanted to not overdo it too much, so I thought I'd just do that and then talk you through the wide-legged side plank. So we're going to be on, I'm going to start on the low wide-legged side plank. So we'll be on the elbow, and the feet are going to be out, not close together like this, like we normally do in a side plank. They're going to be out. Yeah, and then one hand will reach up. So let's try and get into position. We're going to put the feet out, not so close together, and be down on this elbow. Alright, so the lifting of the hips is the critical part. If this doesn't feel right for you, please don't do it. If you don't have a lot of strength in your shoulder or upper torso, this is probably not your move. You can just come down to side resting pose and lift the leg a little bit, or do a reclined spinal twist. But let's give, if you're ready to try something a little different, let's try this new pose. So we're on our elbow. The feet are wide and the sides of the feet are on the ground, the little toe edge and the inner edge. And then we lift the hips up and reach. And once you get up, it's not too bad. It's the actual lifting of the hips that's a bit difficult. So what do you think of that? All right, let's try it on the other side. We're on the elbow, the feet are spread wide, and coming up on the hips and reach the arm up. And down we come. Come back to seated, and hey Jane, hey Audrey, everybody's doing great today. Thank you for being with me. All right, let's sink down onto our backsides. What you say? We've been doing a lot of seated, we did a lot of standing, we did some downward dog, we did some plank. We deserve to have some reclined positions now. We're going to take the arms up to surrender, and then bring the soles of the feet together and bring the knees out and down. Reclined cobbler pose. Let the knees sink down. If you need support from blocks or books or pillows, you can use any kind of support that you have available to you. If you're doing a lot of yoga, you might want to invest in yoga blocks. If you're on St. Martin, they're for sale at Joga. Notice your breathing. Try and bring some movement into the lower belly. Breathing in, fill the belly. Exhale, squeeze the belly flat. Beautiful. Bring those knees up and cross the right knee over the left. Both knees go to the left. And this right arm is going to come down towards the heel. The left arm, the upper arm is going to go up. Look to the right. Beautiful. Roll onto your back. This time bring the feet wide and the knees lean against each other, and the hands are going to come down. Out from the hips, palm up, fingers curled, softness in the hands. Think about belly breathing, using the deepest part of your belly to pull the air into the body and push the air out of the body. Use those tummy muscles. Beautiful. All right, bring the feet in alignment with the hips. Cross the left knee over the right. Both knees go to the right. The left hand comes down towards the heel and the right arm reaches up. Look to the left. Come back up, bring the legs out straight, arms overhead, stretch the body long, breathe in, expand your rib cage as big as you can as you breathe in, and exhale, bring the arms down. Now we're going to use our strap again, our belt. We're going to return to that beautiful and relaxing reclined spinal twist that we were just in. So bend the knees, cross the right knee over the left, both knees go to the left. Then that lower leg, you're going to hook your foot into that loop with your right hand holding the strap. So try and get your toes in there. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing here. Put the toes in the strap. Hold it tight with your hand, reach the other hand straight up and pull the leg away from the hand. Hold it tight. Keep breathing. It's a beautiful, delicious diagonal stretch through the body. The left arm, the left leg, right arm, going right through the middle of the abs. Left hip, right shoulder. Keep breathing. And relax. Roll on your back. Come back to reclined cobbler. Arms in surrender, feet together, knees wide. Or any position that you think right now is the position for you. I'm sure your body will tell you what it wants if you listen. Nice. Bring the knees up. Let's cross the left knee over the right. Grab your strap in your left hand this time. Both knees go to the right. And that lower foot, you're going to hook the toe. I really wish I was in the camera a little bit better. All right, this is the position we're looking for. Grab the strap in your left hand. Your right leg is hooked in the strap, and pull the foot away from the arm. Don't let it go anywhere. It's caught. Keep pulling with the strength of your legs muscles and your arm muscles resisting. Keep stretching that other arm straight up. Keep breathing. And then release and come back to long body stretch. Beautiful. Let's turn over into side resting pose now. And that upper knee is gonna circle around, breathing in and out. Change direction, go the other way, breathe. Beautiful. Bring the toes up, grab onto a big toe and stretch the leg up. Again, you could use your strap. Hook your foot in your strap. Stretch the leg up. And pull and release gently, just an inch or two. Work with your breath. Coming back to side resting pose, take it easy. Relax, sink down, soften. Come around to the other side. Take yourself down to very, very comfortable side resting pose, almost like a fetal position. Knees are bent. The body is soft and heavy and relaxed. And then we're going to circle that knee around. The top knee rises, breathing in and out. Change direction, go the other way. Bend the knee and bring it up. Grab the foot or grab your strap and put your foot in the strap and reach it up. Begin to slowly move the leg through a small little arc of movement, breathing a lot. Ooh, this feels nice. When you're ready, bring it down. And allow yourself just a moment of complete relaxation. Beautiful. Roll over onto your tummy. Slowly lift the arms and legs and head up into airplane pose. Hold gracefully. See if you can elevate just a little higher. Keep breathing. All right, come on down. Find your most comfortable position for your resting and feel your heart beating against your yoga mat, strong in your chest. Let's do another airplane. Rise it back up. Reach up. Arms, legs, and head all elevate up, gracefully arching up. Squeezing those buttocks in. Find that muscle in the back. Strengthen. Lengthen. Lighten. All right, bring the hands under the shoulders, bring the knees down, and push back to pose of a child. Beautiful. Rise up again. Let's get our blocks or books. And put them a little wider than your shoulders out in front. Put your hands on top. We're going to bring the foot in between there. So I'm going to start with my left foot, bring it in between those blocks or books. And so I'm up on my knee with the heel in between. The foot in between the blocks. Yeah? Make sure your blocks feel strong and steady, not wobbly. You don't want to tipple over on them. We're going to bring that back knee up and be on our toes. Lift the chest, lift the face. Crescent lunge. Drop your knee. And then bring your hips back by your heel and straighten your front leg. Roll the toes up, keep the heel on the ground, and forehead comes down by your shin. And then back to crescent lunge. Lift it back up. Let's see if we can get the other leg up there. So move that leg back. Bring the other leg up. You may need to give it a little bit of an assist with the hand. I always do. Bring it up. Crescent lunge. Lift the face. Lift the chest. Lower the hips. Drop the knee. Straighten the front leg. Drop the head. Lift the toes. And then come back to your crescent lunge. Lift the knee off the ground if you can. Lift the face, lift the chest, shoulders back. All right. Let's come back to standing. How we doing? All right, roll the shoulders back a few times. We're going to do a sawing the log. Remember that? Get the knees, the feet wide and the knees bent. One hand on one knee. Rest into that knee. And take your other arm and bring it back fast. Push it forward fast. Back and forth. Breathe. Saw that log. "30 more seconds of this. Can you do it?" Yes, you can. Keep going. Breathe. All right, swing the arms. Swing it. Let it stop on its own. Just notice how long it takes for the movement to end when you stop working it. Look at your hand, look at your fingertips. See if you can get them to move in a circle. Make it a little bit bigger circle and then stop moving and let it stop on its own. Just observe. Beautiful. Bring it up, reach up for the sky, reach up, breathe in. Reach higher, 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 up, up, up. And let's switch around the other way. Saw the log. Keep going. When you start to get bored, go faster. 10 more seconds. Let your arms swing. And then stop your movement and see how long it takes it to stop on its own. Observe your arm, hand, fingertips. Once it's stopped, without using any arm muscles, move the whole body to get the arm to move in a circle, bigger, and then stop moving and watch how it doesn't keep the circle too long. It comes back to kind of a line, an oval, and then a line. Lift that arm up, stretch it up, reach up, breathe in, up, higher, 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 up, 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 both hands reach up. Breathe them out and down. One step to close up. Find yourself in mountain. Turning sideways so you can see what's going on. We're going to bend at the knees and then bend at the waist. Rise back up, straighten back up, reach up, breathe in. Hands come to heart, knees bend down, bend at the waist, look down, and look back up. And reach it tall, reach up, breathe in. Hands come to heart, bend at the knees, bend at the waist. Come back up, reach up. Arms down. Beautiful, wonderful. Let's come back to seated for our last few minutes together. We did a little bit more up and down today than I normally do. Not sure why, but just felt like getting the energy up a little bit. And just mixing it up. Why not? All right, let's finish with rectangular breathing. You know the drill. Perhaps I've given it to you a few times, but if you're new, I will explain. We're going to breathe for 8 counts. I will count the beats, and then it's kind of like coming up the side of a rectangle, like one of our blocks here. So this is the long side, this is your inhalation, and then hold the air in at the top of your rectangle. Then exhale down, 8 counts. Hold for 5, and then exhale for 8 counts. And then you'll hold empty at the bottom of the rectangle. No air in the body. And just hold for 5 counts and continue. I'll be counting, so you may hear me take little puffs of breath because I'm saying words in between. You can breathe steady or take puffs. Both work fine, whatever you like. Let's breathe in together to synchronize our breath. And exhale. And we begin breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full of air. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Count for yourself, please. And just let your breathing return to normal. Close the eyes, observe where and how you're breathing. We end this hour right where we started, in prayer and gratitude. Feeling more centered, feeling more vibrant, feeling happier, hopefully. To each and every one of you, I am so very grateful for this time we spent together. I know you are going forth and doing wonderful things. It's been sending energy, positive radiance out into the world through your smiles, your words, your actions, taking your yoga with you as you go through your day. Thank you for being a part of my day, and I grant you my most heartfelt, peaceful Namaste.